Hey everyone, Nick here with the Best Buy blog. You just heard the Nitro Mesh kit by Alesis, an electronic drum kit. This is a very interesting product because it has quality features at a really affordable price. First of all, there's mesh heads on the snare, the two rag toms, and the floor tom. So this means you'll get a really authentic, playing experience that you can tailor to your preferences. You can loosen or tighten the skin so you get really, the perfect sensation for your needs. So that's a big plus on these electronic drum kits. I really like it a lot. The snare is a 2-zone pad, so you can hit the skin, but you can also hit the rim for those, all powerful rim shots. The cymbals are single zone pads. You've got one for the hi-hat, one for the crash, and behind me there's a ride. Next up is a really important feature that I like a lot, and for more experienced drummers, this is a really important feature, and it's the fact that the kick is actually a pad on a tower, and you get a drum kick pedal. So you can obviously use any pedal you like if you have one, but for beginners, this is great news because you'll get that proper sensation, and it's a lot more realistic than using a spring pedal. The hi-hat, on the other hand, is a spring pedal. You don't get that sensation, that mechanical sensation of a rod going up and down, but it still does its job very well. And if you have the choice, I think a lot of people would prefer to have that kick pedal than the hi-hat. Moving on to the module. The module has all the connections you'll ever need. There's a headphone out, there's a stereo out to connect to a PA, there's an auxiliary in if you have an iPad, iPhone, iPod, CD player to play along with. You'll be able to connect it there. There's MIDI connections, there's a USB port. This is ideal to plug into a computer and control different samples. And so basically every type of connection you'll ever need with this type of product. The module itself is super easy to use. There's a lot of buttons and they're clearly labeled. There's a little screen to help you navigate in the menus. The module has 40 different drum kits, and they sound very well. They sound really good, I should say, but you can also edit them. First of all, you can pick and choose which instrument you want. Let's say if you have a favorite kit, but there's a kick that you like or that you prefer, well, you can mix and match every single instrument and save it as a user kit, which is really, a powerful option to have. You can edit further though. You can EQ your instruments how you want. You can add reverb. So there's a lot of things to dive into and really, tailor to your preferences. Last but not least, there's a lot of, drum coach style features on the module. First of all, there's a metronome. On the screen, you'll constantly see how close, not how close, but if you're on the beat, if you're late or ahead, once you start to click. So that's a really good tool for beginners and just to tighten things up and work on your time. And then the last thing that I want to mention is all the different backing tracks you have. There's quite a few of them. You heard one at the beginning of the video. And there's also various learning features, like there's a pattern and beat feature where you actually imitate a beat or a pattern that you hear. There's like a bit of rudiments and stuff like that in the module. So I recorded 2 more samples for you. I recorded a simple beat with a different kit on the Nitro module. And I also recorded one of those patterns that I try to imitate and see how you can use it to, enhance your drumming skills and work on your skills with that feature. If you're looking for an electronic drum kit, there's a lot to like about the Nitro Mesh kit. First of all, there's the price. It's very affordable, but for that price you get high quality features such as the mesh heads. They contribute to the realism a lot. Since you can adjust the tension, you can really tailor the feeling to your liking. You know, it's a big plus. Another big plus is the fact that there's a real kick pedal that comes with the kit. Having the beater hit the pad, that impact really, you know, adds even more realism to this whole package, and I think it's a big part of why this, you know, this Nitro Mesh kit is going to be a big seller for Alesis. I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the sounds that are integrated in the module. I think they sound pretty good, but there's nothing stopping you from using, you know, third-party plugins and sound banks to play with any drum kit that you like, or any even sound that you want. But that being said, I think the sounds that are integrated are great, and there's a lot of, you know, editing possibilities. So you'll have sort of like a future-proof investment with this module. Recently, I reviewed the little brother of the Nitro Mesh kit, the Turbo. It's less expensive. It's pretty much, you know, the same pads. You don't get the two-zone snare. It's a different module with, you know, different sounds. But the big difference is, you know, it's that kick pedal. So, you know, if you're considering both models, make sure that you understand that there's a big difference between having a spring on the kick and actual beater hitting a pad on the same kick. Also, I'm you know, to my ears, the sounds on the Nitro are, you know, a lot more realistic. So, you know, make sure you consider that before you buy. If you want more information about the Nitro Mesh kit by Alesis, please go read my full review on Best Buy's blog. My name is Nick. Thank you so much for watching.